Yes, I must fasten my safety belt. Welcome to episode 110 of This Guy Had to Park Right on My Bumper. Yay! Episode 110 of Genius Take the Wheel. And the title of this stream is Fear Can Be Fun. All right. Replay gang, I salute you if you're watching this later. I'd appreciate if you liked and shared and all of that good YouTube algorithm stuff. Just so you guys know, seated next to me is Joy walking the disembodied hand. Would you like to wave for the crowd? There it is. There's the disembodied hand. The disembodied hand is now acting really murderous right now. Okay. So, the title of this stream, Fear Can Be Fun. Now, if you guys have been following the saga, I actually lost out on my first leg day since the beginning of February with a training-induced illness. So go back to episode 109, Genius Not at the Wheel. There's some really good information on knowing when you're overtraining, what the symptoms are, and how you can avoid the same fate as me. Okay, so fear can be fun. Episode 110, special guest, the disembodied hand, Joy walking. All right, so I did miss out on Saturday's leg day because of the overtraining induced illness that was caused from the previous Thursday when I hit a very ugly 50 rep session with the leg press at 455 pounds, 5 sets of 10. It did not go very well. Technically, I completed the reps. They were very ugly, middling to even poor quality reps on some of them. And so today, well, before I skip that, I went and I did a heavy back workout on Sunday because I was out of commission on Saturday and Friday. So I lost 3 sessions over 2 days from doing too much on the previous day. So had I just done the heavy legs on Thursday, I would not have lost the single training session on Friday and the double on Saturday. But I ended up doing the extra one to be basically net -2. So Sunday, I did my heavy vertical pull work, and I was successful in that. I was safe. I didn't feel sick. Everything was good. Yesterday, I went back to the bench press, and I can tell you, I did a really good job even when I was compromised on Thursday when I touched 205 for the first time. Um, I did that 24 reps on Thursday, which, led to me getting fully sick. Um, so I went back to the bench press today, not today, yesterday. And it actually, I was so much stronger than I was the first time I touched it. Hey, Saseda, MD, how you doing? Thank you for returning to the stream. I appreciate you. So yesterday, I hit the bench press at 205, 4 more reps than I did the previous session, which was that Thursday's chest session. I led off with the barbell bench press, so I was fresh and I wasn't sick. And it just so happens that the 28 repetitions I did yesterday was way easier than the 24 repetitions that I did before. And I'm very grateful for that. I feel very confident now at 205. I feel very confident at 205 right now on the bench press. And, I was very happy with that. I went over to the Smith machine incline at 185 because I was so fatigued on Thursday. I was supposed to hit 28 reps, but I only ended up hitting 24. I did not really want to chance it. So I only did 4 sets of 6. I only did 4 sets of 6. I don't know what was up with that school bus. Croissant, how you doing? Thank you. So I did 28 reps on the incline yesterday, 4 sets of 7, and probably more pride-inducing than that was the 48 reps straight that I hit for the volume work on the Smith machine incline at 135 pounds, which is 4 sets 12. So I am going to try for 4 sets of 8 at 145 for volume work, a little like a week from today. So I am looking forward. But today, hey, what's up, Tristan? Today, I had a choice because I did not perform well. I did not perform well on Thursday on the leg press, 5 sets of 10 at 455 pounds. What is my dream car? I will answer that in a bit. Actually, I can just answer it now. Lamborghini Huracan Evo, the convertible. The more attainable dream car would be the Porsche Boxster. I'm a big fan of the Porsche Boxster. So I have my less attainable dream car, which is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. The more attainable, which is the Porsche Boxster, and that could be the Spider, that can be, the Porsche Boxster S, what have you. The 25th anniversary, I actually came close to being able to get that car a few years ago. But the Porsche was like, we don't have any cars to sell, so we'll lease it to you for $3,000 a month. Nope. You're not going to lease a $1,300 a month vehicle to me for $3,000. Not going to happen. So I ended up getting this. Okay. And the thing that both of those cars have in common is that Joy Walking hates both of those cars because they all have 2 seats. Are you wanting to have a motorcycle like a ZX? I did, but too many bad things happen to motorcyclists, especially in my city. So my immature dream of wanting to get a motorcycle license out the window. I'm not messing with that. Okay, so today I had a decision to make. Would I want to kind of dial it back a little bit on the leg press, since that was part of the equation that got me sick on Thursday. But then I thought, well, I ended up losing the Saturday session. So because I lost the Saturday session, even though I was basically fighting off a training-induced illness, maybe my legs would feel a little bit fresher. But yesterday I noticed that my legs felt very, very cranky. My quads felt very cranky. Did not really feel very good yesterday. So I thought about it, and I thought that it would probably be good if I kind of ramp down the intensity and not PR again. And so I got up this morning. Well, actually, I went to bed early last night. I thought, I'm gonna get some real rest. I'm going to actually go to sleep at a decent time, but I had very poor quality sleep. Actually, it didn't really feel like I slept very much at all, because of the amount of times that I woke up. But when my alarm went off and I hit the snooze button, I just got up. Like, I wanted to sleep more, but I really just couldn't. So I got up maybe 20 minutes earlier than I normally do on a Tuesday, and I because I have more time to get ready because I didn't hit the snooze button 3 times. I left for work because I had a client at like 5 a.m. that I had to train. I didn't have, I didn't feel rushed. I didn't feel messed up. I was able to chew my protein bar, train my client, drink my pre-workout, make it to the garage, get in the car, get to the gym at a decent time, and really plot and plan what I wanted to do. But this is what happened. I really started to think to myself, well, that 455 for 50 reps really sucked. But is it possible? Is it possible that I could do 1 set or 3 sets at 495, which is 5 plates? Hey, sir, Fernando the Fondue King. What's up, man? So I started really thinking about it, and actually surprised my client. I was like, yeah, so this is my favorite band. And then I played a song, and she was just like, if I ever heard that song, I would be like, on the radio, I'd be like, skip to next. Coheed is not her thing. But it got me thinking, I get to the gym today, and I'm like, I'm scared to work out today. But this is what I'm going to do. Normally, my warm-ups have been 10 reps at 135, 5 at 225, 5 at 315, and then my working sets at 455. Today, I decided that since it was already 225 on the machine when I got there because assholes don't ever like to re-rack their plates. I decided that I was going to warm up 10 reps at 225, 5 reps at 315, and then I said, you know what? Let me see what happens when I warm up at my old working weight of 405. That's 4 full plates. I did the warm up at 405, and then I said to myself, you know what? Let me enlist my friend. Can I do me? Shout out to him. Hey, can you do me a favor and record this attempt? I am going to attempt 495, which is 5 plates on each side. I am going to attempt it. And he taught me a trick on the iPhone I didn't know, which will allow me to take video and listen to music at the same time. So because I had already gotten in that Coheed and Cambria state of mind, I really just, it was scary. I was scared. I put on In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth, the actual song from the album In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth, Volume 3. And I waited for that the intro to go through and for the beat to drop, and I just pushed as hard as I could. I cannot tell you how proud I was of myself, y'all. I cannot tell you how proud I was of myself. Super duper proud, man. And let's see what he says. Just got off the kayak. Tough day on the water, but I got through it. Let's go. Was thinking about your accountability message the other day. Yeah, we hold each other accountable, do we not, sir? Fernando. Do we not hold each other accountable? Okay. Dudes, I pushed the hell out of that platform. I really did. And I used that album, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. I used that album. And I felt really strong. I felt stable. I felt more confident even as the fatigue built up. And I got through those 25 reps, y'all, knowing that I cannot keep pushing this pace. You know, I cannot continue to keep pushing this pace. But I'm very happy with where I am right now. And it's just getting better, y'all. And I'm very glad that I was able to make it through. And you know what? I'll start showing some of the footage because I do have that first set actually recorded. I'm very proud of the work that I did. And then, you know, I did 4 sets of 10 hamstring curl at 110. And then I went up in weight on the leg extension. I went up in weight to 130 and did 4 sets of 8. And that hurt in a good way, but it hurt. So I'm very, very proud of what I was able to accomplish today. And again, you know, I count you guys as allies, you know. I count you guys as allies, definitely. Saseda asked me, would I prefer Lamborghini or Ferrari? And I have answered this question in the past on TSP, but for Genius in the Wheel, I am going to let you guys know that I prefer Lamborghini for 2 reasons over Ferrari. 2 reasons. Number 1, the way Ferrari treats the people that give them hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, they treat their customer base like peasants. Like I should be just so grateful that they allowed me to give them $3 million for a car that will get me to the same place with more convenience at 1/10 or 1/100th of the price. Stop it. That is the main knock on Ferrari. I don't really like companies that so much of themselves that they believe that poor customer service is a feature of their product. Uh, and then as an extension of that, my time being friends with Louis Rossman and his advocacy for consumer rights, Ferrari constantly suing people for doing what they want with their purchase, I just think is a disgusting practice that I just cannot support. I cannot support the practice. Um, in learning about the history of Ferrari vehicles, one of the things that I found out is that the founder of the company did not want to make a great sports car or luxury sports car or what have you. He didn't set out to do that. Okay, his uh, his approach to making Ferrari vehicles was that he thought that consumers were stupid and that if you put the price tag really high and you put enough horsepower in it and you don't allow people to buy it, create some manufactured scarcity that will drive up the brand value, that you can sell these vehicles for stupid high prices and then take the money that you get from the vehicles and then put it into your racing career, his own personal racing career, so he can compete with Lamborghini. He didn't set out to make great cars. He just set out to just put something together that will induce people to pay for his pet project, which was really his passion for racing. And that's cool, but it's like you don't even really care about the quality of what, because you actually don't respect your customers. And it really does kind of show through in the way, come on, get in your car. Good God, you're gonna just stand there, get in your car. The lack of respect and regard for their own customers really does shine through just from the company's history. You know, the founder was self-absorbed, and that DNA continues on to this day. It's in the DNA of the company, and now they think so much of themselves. Oh my God, we're Ferrari. That um, they they just don't really show respect to their customer base really at all. And I just don't shout out to Maher Nahari. Welcome to the stream. Um, I just don't like that. Now with Lamborghini, Lamborghini does have some high cost of ownership and all of that other stuff, but generally considered to have higher quality, and better QA than Ferrari. They treat their customers better. If you want one of their special edition vehicles and you call them and there's one available, you can buy one. And then if you want to change the color or, have somebody do some aftermarket shit to it, fine. You know, they took your money, then you can do what you want with what you purchase, you know? And how can you be mad at that, Now, when it comes to, design language, Ferrari, they look okay. There are a couple of Ferraris that I like the looks of them, but overall, I like the design language of the Lamborghinis better. Just the Huracan is just, oh, the Huracan is just the the design language on it is just so beautiful. And I think the successor to the Huracan, no, the predecessor to the Huracan was really, really nice looking too. And I think that the successor also really looks nice as well. Um, my only regret is that I did not have YouTube success. And if I ever do get YouTube success, maybe it did not come in time to really be able to enjoy the Huracan Evo at its height. But I love the design language. I love the simplicity of the design. Um, the Ferrari has a couple of slick looking convertibles that I actually kind of like. Um, but if I had to make the choice between the bull and the horse, I gotta go with the bull. I definitely have to go with Lamborghini, um, because I like the way they treat their customers better. Um, Even though they don't have the manufactured brand cachet of Ferrari, I just think that their designs are just sexier. Uh, as impractical as they are, I love the doors on the Lamborghini as well. Um, so, you know, and I don't judge anybody for wanting either vehicle for any reason that you would want to have them. But I have very clear reasons for why, the Lamborghini is really the one that I would choose. Like somebody gave me, if I won a Ferrari, um, and it was in a color that I really liked, I would probably drive it just on the brand cachet alone. But then, I would not be able to drive it as often as I drive, let's say, this BMW Z4 M40. I would not be able because, I don't know if I can trust that car to um, to be reliable. So, I would probably have to, talk to people who own modern day Ferraris to see if they have improved on their build quality and their QA. Um, I would have to, try to figure that out. And I don't even know if Ferraris would even take 93 octane, which is premium here in the northeastern United States. Sir Fernando says Lamborghini definitely put love in their labor. The car is a work of art. I do agree. What do you think about the McLaren 720, 720S? I'm thinking you're thinking about. Um, um, if I had an opportunity to have a McLaren, I would be very, very happy to have one. Okay. One of the perceived benefits of the McLaren is that you get hypercar, performance and looks and all of that, and cachet for a lower initial bar, entry, lower, level of entry. If you get like their cheapest vehicle, you get a really nice experience, what have you. The problem with a lot of the McLarens of today is that very many of them look exactly the same. And so one that might cost several $1,000,000 is almost indistinguishable from the naked eye. Um, I don't even know how the back of this guy's SUV just came apart, but that looks scary. That looked like an alien did that. And that looked like that just happened. Mm. Ooh. Um, wow. That was an ugly, ugly looking situation there. So the thing is with the McLarens is that they're beautiful. I love the sleek lines. They're the swoopier. They're the swoopier side of sexy design language on hypercars, supercars. Yeah, you can't really call McLaren. I mean, probably their highest end model. Maybe you could probably call that. Yeah, the Speedtail. You probably call that a hypercar. So, um, that also costs several $1,000,000. Um, just that a lot of their cars just look too similar generation to generation. And, they do a great job with advancing automobile um, battery technology. Okay, you locked me in here. Oh, super slow old people crossing the street. Okay, no problem. Um, um, one of the things I like about the McLaren is that it is a very small car. So when I see them on the street, um, I like the tininess of it. It is definitely a bit smaller than what it appears in photos. Um, so really, the only thing that I would really want if I was choosing between McLaren and Lamborghini, and to a lesser degree Ferrari, because I'm not saying I would never buy a Ferrari. It's just that there's a lot of reasons for me to choose other brands over them. Um, I really would want to see what the infotainment system is like, the driver, the driver aids. Like for me, I really love having a heads-up display, which I have in this BMW. I'm a big fan, big, 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 big fan of the heads-up display, where I can put an address into the GPS and follow the directions without lowering my eyes from my windshield. It's a great, great safety aid. I agree the designs do look very similar, but they are quite appealing to me, especially the 720S. Yeah, but again, what's so different looking from the 720 and the 720S? The 650 and the 650S and the 720 and 720S. And there's probably going to be a 750 and a 750S. They're pretty much going to look the same. And I'm pretty sure it's for drag coefficient reasons. But again, I think that I like the combination of the wedgier look. I said wedgie. The wedgier look of the Lamborghinis. I just think that that grabs me more, and I really love the doors on it. Just opening up the door and stepping out is I just the cachet of that is just sexy as hell to me, and so um, and McLaren, from what I understand, treats their customers really well. BMW has a clean heads-up display. I don't have one, but I've driven a 740i rental that was super comfortable to drive. Exactly. This is my second BMW. My first, which also had a heads-up display, which was actually my very first vehicle, was an X-Drive, an X5, X-Drive 35i. I ordered it, inspected out, and I ordered it before I got my driver's license. I was so confident that I was going to nail it, and I did. So shout out to me, pat on my back, right? Um, so that was really nice experience. My first car being a Beamer was nice. My second car, which was a 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350, did not have a heads-up display, and I just did not love that experience. My third vehicle was a 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLE 450, and I made sure it had the heads-up display. And it's a pretty good system. It just sometimes it gives the instructions a little bit late, and I end up missing turns on the highway. Not fun. Yeah, not fun. Today is Tuesday. This is the Monday, Thursday side, but there's no parking. From 6 to 6 for Con Edison. I'm not going to chance it. But, shit. All right, you can go. You can go. You can go. You can go. Because you're really thirsty. You're really thirsty. Oh, keep forgetting, this is not the Mercedes. That is not how we go into reverse. All right, so this is going to be a complicated day. And hopefully, there are no issues. Yeah. So yeah, I really do love the high-end car market. I love it. Whenever I see somebody has a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or McLaren, I'm very happy, and I just hope that. Hey, what up, Oscar? Oh, thank you for hitting the like button. I gotta run, Doc. Time for stretching and decompressing. Great stream as always. Be well, and I'll see you next time. Sorry. Yep, of course. Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. So yeah, It was cool talking cars with you guys. I really do like a lot of the stuff in the high end. Um, one car that I would take that um, from a company that I normally don't consider. If I had the money for an Audi R8, best believe I would take that with the quickness. All right, I really, really would. But anyway, I got to go to work, y'all. Me and the disembodied hand are going to sign off over here. Thank you for supporting the stream, supporting my ambitions to get bigger and stronger. Um, I do credit you guys with at least a small portion of my success as I really work hard to continue to keep pushing the limits. All right, there's a disembodied hand right there. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do appreciate all of you. I really do. Hit the like button on the way out and all that good stuff. I'll see you on episode 111 on Thursday. Oh, and remember, if you believe yourself to be strong, you are 100% correct.